Testing 1, 2, 3. Alright, welcome back. After a long inactivity, I've decided to come back and with this new camera. I'm going to be continuing documentaries, but I'm not going to be pursuing Call of Duty for the time being, mainly because I've still got a lot of progress to do, Black Ops 2 and Ghosts. So instead I started to do, of course, GTA 5. Now, I'm going to be covering the multiplayer aspect first, simply because there's more to talk about, and that mainly be statistics, my opinion of the game, and how I feel about it mainly. Now, as you may know, this is around the time where High Life update has occurred, and I think within 2-3 weeks' time, the bank heist will hopefully be released, and that, because it said the Rockstar announced that it would be released sometime in spring, and I think summer officially begins somewhere around 20th to 21st of June, so hopefully it'll come down then. But anyway, I wanted to talk about mainly what kind of things I've done in the game, and as well as just how I feel about it compared to GTA 4, which I still believe to this day I've played a fuck ton, and you should really see how much hours I've played. In fact, I'll be honest, that's probably for another time, the single player of GTA 4, and but yeah, one thing I was wanting to mainly talk about is just what exactly I've done in this game, and so yeah, I'll admit I've made quite a bit of progress in that regards to what I've owned and what kind of cars I've got, you know. Yeah, you could say I've done quite a bit. And yeah, I'll admit, as far as legitimacy things are concerned, the only thing I'd say that I haven't got legit was 10 million that got hacked, and that while I was playing the game. And this was way back, I think during January time when the hacks were still going on. And I would say pretty much all these cars, aside from the first three, they were part of the hacks. And those are the cars that I got: the Susano, the Rapid GT, Vaca, the Batty, Dewar, I think that's Obey 9F, the Entity and the Chia. All those cars I got illegit, but the Carbonizar, Dominator and the Prairie, those were my first three cars. Well, no, actually I tell a lie. The very first car I actually probably owned was the Gauntlet, but I felt it was too similar to the Dominator, so I replaced it with the Prairie shortly after, which has been quite a bit of a looker on that, because I'll be honest, this is, as far as real life things are concerned, this is the kind of car I would like to have. And but anyway, yeah, I'd say, being honest in that, I'm actually quite content with where things are going at the moment. And I mean, all my cars, at least for my main character, have been fully upgraded, so I really can't be displeased that much. And I mean, I've made a lot of progress, though I've still yet to get much of the Pegasus vehicles, and I've only got, I think, 6 of them on: the Vestra, Luxor, Annihilator, Marquis, Jetmax, and I think, yeah, the Titan. And but the other ones haven't really got so much, so yeah. But to be honest, and I think, yeah, as far as I'm concerned, there's only a lot of work to be done with the female character that I've got. But that's only because I haven't really been spending too much time on that, or rather, to put it more bluntly, I've been spending near enough equal time most about doing a lot of spending on the male character. And yeah, just try to take these off. Inventory, accessories. Yeah, this character I've tried to base on myself, and to be honest, I think I did a pretty damn good job of it. And I mean, it's not 100% exact, but I'd say it's pretty close, if anything. Pretty damn close indeed. Yeah. So anyway, what else can I say? Well, if I'm being honest here, and I personally feel that with all regards to the updates done in GTA Online, I've not really had much problem, well, not too much of a problem with the grinding, and that's not really a big concern for me. What is a problem is all the freezing that's been occurring in that. Now, I'll admit, I'm not one of the worst ones here. I've only had like, on average, a freeze a day, but even then it's a bit ridiculous. And I've not been exactly a big fan of it. So yeah, not quite keen on that. But yeah, it could be worse. The problem could be a whole ton worse. So you know what? I'm not complaining. At least not that much. You know, I don't get why Rockstar has been banning, or not so much banning, fixing glitches that aren't really harmful, but again, I'm not one to question unless there's evidence that suggests otherwise. I mean, the only glitch I kind of missed was what was it? It was one where you can open the back of a Titan, and even then it wasn't really that big. And but who knows? There might be a reason why, and might not be a reason that majority of people really understand. And but it's just for the smart few who can take advantage of it, so to speak, for other purposes. And though see, that's the thing I don't get. And if it was to the point where they had to actually fix it, why don't they tell people why they fixed it? I mean, it's not like they're going to be able to exploit it if it's fixed, you know? Because I think that would probably ease quite a few people's minds if they could at least be told why they had to fix these glitches that seem to be unharmful, but in reality might actually be a lot more harmful than what people are expecting it to be. And so yeah, I think that could be due from Rockstar pretty soon, but again, who knows. Also, I'm just noticing if someone's chasing me. Fuck. I think... yeah, I'm usually quite wary when it comes to blips. I'm not too keen. Yeah, it looks like that person is chasing me. Fuck. Alright. Well, I'm right next to my garage anyway, so... alright. So yeah, this is my other garage. And where I've got all sort of vehicles, like Baller, Oracle, Fathom FQ, which was actually my first true vehicle, until I accidentally replaced it with the Gauntlet. So yeah, I decided to bring it back once the second garage was released. Others like the Oscillate Jackal, the Feltzer, the Hexer, the new Santorno, the Z-Type, I think that's the Alpha, and Bullet. And yeah, all around they're all pretty good vehicles. I have to admit, my favourite is definitely the Z-Type, and I don't know what it is about this vehicle, but my god, it looks fucking classy. And I was just trying to get one that looked half decent, but the chrome really does add to it. Normally chrome looks ridiculous on most cars, but for this one, as a secondary colour, it looks fantastic. And seriously, if anyone really wants to make chrome look good, and try use it as a secondary if it's an option, and it doesn't look too ridiculous. And this actually complements the look really well. And so, most of the time when I'm using the second garage, I need to always drive this vehicle, even though the insurance is the only problem, which costs some like 12k if that blows up, which is not cheap to replace, I'm afraid. But yeah, other than that, yeah, it's fine. And yeah, because that's the only real problem with it. Yeah. As far as I know, there was 5 new apartments that apparently had different interiors, but from what people were saying, it didn't really seem to be that much better. To be honest, the only reason, see, some people just had different parts in the same building. For me, I tried to vary it a little bit, so I just went for this one, which I had my eyes on for a while, but I just didn't want to place it in my first one. So yeah, I'd say the looks here is actually quite decent, and if I'm being honest, and maybe not the best for some, but for me it looks, I'd say it's got a different view. And that's what I'm looking for, a view that's better in some regards. So yeah, I'd say that overall, I'm quite content with my male character, and nothing really much to complain about or anything of the sorts. I'd say I quite like it. Alright, so one thing I'm going to do before I switch over to my female characters, I'm just going to have a look at the statistics. And while my character's sleeping. Right, so as you can see here, my overall income is something like 31.6 million. 10 million of which I got legit, but at least now I can say I've got more that I've actually earned than more of what I've got hacked. And, because to be honest, when I first received it, I couldn't believe I suddenly got 10 million, but, I'm not going to waste it, and I'm not just going to say, well, I don't want this illegit money, so I'm going to get waived. So I decided just to spend most of it on Pegasus vehicles. I think I spent like 6.5 million Pegasus vehicles, with the rest I spent on like the vehicles and that I told you in the first garage. And so I'd say it was pretty good overall. Also, yeah, my player kill death ratio of 7.68. Now, if you're curious about that, the reason why it's so high is not because it's in free roam, it's actually because of certain custom team deathmatches, which I'm actually maybe creating a folder of me playing for each of them, and just to show how good some of them are, but that's for another time. Yeah, I'd say that, yeah, and also, see the skills in that, I've never really understood this, but I don't see what the point, aside from stamina, shooting, strength, and to some extent, yeah, lung capacity, the other three, driving, flying, stealth, I don't see any difference with them. But again, it might just be me. 21 days, 16 hours. Certainly doesn't feel like that long. Yeah. Oh, look at that. Longest single game session, 12 hours, 12 minutes. That can't be right. Yeah. I'd say that overall, I've spent at least a good enough time in this. I'd say I got about back in early January, so I spent at least a good 5 months, or near enough 5 months, of playing this. So I can say that I'm somewhat familiar with the game now. Yeah. The one thing I don't get about it is that some people enjoy rampaging and that, but I've never really got the whole idea behind that. Again, that might just be me, but I've never been one to really just kill people mindlessly, and unless it be an objective or something, but that's never really occurred. Aside from maybe say certain death matches where you're given real strong vehicles, like tanks, or jets, and that's kind of the whole point, to dominate people, and yeah. So overall, what can I say about this game? Well, start off, yeah, I'll admit, the whole thing about getting this new economy system set in, things like that, makes it a bit interesting, but I have to admit, I've had my fair share of issues with insurance, and not just against me, but also for me. For instance, yeah, there has been a few cases where my vehicle has been destroyed by, like, say, putting it in the water or something, and I expected to pay insurance, when in fact someone else paid it. And it's not, I thought at first it was just maybe someone shot a straight bullet or two, I was aware of something, and but no, sometimes it's just like 2-3 minutes in, no one's near me yet, and I accidentally destroy the vehicle, but then someone else pays it. Or it's other time, people have deliberately destroyed it, I'm not being on a bounty, and I still have to pay for it. Though I understand that that might actually be because they don't have any money to pay for it, which is intentional. There are some people who don't have any money and they'll have a tank just so they can make people pay for their own insurance, which I'm pretty sure it's something that some people are not very happy about. I know I wouldn't be. But yeah. Alright, so I'll just switch over to my other character, and we'll see how it goes from there. from what I recall about my early moments in the game, I've always been more of a defensive player, so to speak, and I've never really actually tried to go after people as much, because I think, see, the problem with this game is that it encourages certain people to grief and not to kill people, or at least mindlessly kill others. And that for me, if you've been in any of my team deathmatches in it, then you'll know that some of them, maybe not all, but some of them do require skill. And I mean, for example, I'd say Bridge Showdown, assuming you don't know where the jets are, and Mortar Carnage, assuming you don't know where the tanks are two very well balanced deathmatches. And yeah, another problem is that, yeah, see, the reason I have these fail saves is that in case if someone's betting or if I really want to win, then I'll just cheap out and use the jets, but I've been recently restraining myself from doing that. Unless it's like big bets going on, which, yeah, fucking hell, I will do it. But yeah, that's just kind of the problem, isn't it? Just trying to get a good deathmatch that a lot of people enjoy, and because what I've actually been doing recently, for the past 3 months, I've been playing a lot of deep death matches, putting the top 12 in like this document, and then compare the likes to dislikes and see which one has the highest ratio. So a ratio of 5 for one match would mean that for every one dislike, people have 5 likes against it. That would be much better than, say, a ratio of 2, which means for every one dislike, there will only be 2 people liking it. And it's just trying to see which matches are really popular, while comparing it against others which aren't so popular. And so, yeah, I just think it's a matter down to opinion. But anyway, yeah, this is my female character here, and she's got her own vehicles, and that's starting off, what the fuck is this vehicle? Oh, Felon GT. That's the Gauntlet. That's Rocco. That's this new vehicle, what's it called again? Dinka Thrust. That's the other. Pretty sure plenty of people have that vehicle already, but I figured since I have from second, I might as well have it, and this is not so much room as a problem anymore. That's Massacro. What's this one again? Is this Cavalier? No. Oh, that's a new Harley S. That, if I remember correctly, that's no, I can't fucking remember. Fuck. I'll be outside anyway. So yeah, that's the Comet, and that's the Banshee. And also, yeah, I've not seen people outside. Let me just see what. Oh, wonderful. Alright. Yeah, you know what? See, a way I avoid this, I just simply go on passive mode. Alright. I can tell this guy's gonna give me shit. So, in case anyone's wanting to safely exit, just go on passive mode and try to get out that way. Because I can tell this guy's trouble. Oh, I can definitely tell this guy is trouble. Yeah, I'll be honest, I wasn't intending for my parents to be so close, but while I was browsing with the parents, I just picked the ones that had nice looks. I didn't realise these two parents were right next to each other. And I seriously did not know they were that next. Yep, I knew the guy was tall. Alright. Yeah, I don't even have time to look over it. I think it's the Dukes or something. And I think. So yeah, it's kind of unfortunate, but Jesus Christ. But yeah. So anyway, this is my other garage here. Yeah, that's it. It's the Sabre GT, and I just minded that. Alright. So yeah, here's other vehicles. That's another by double R. That's Turismo R. That's Voltic. No, wait, that's the Sabre Turbo. Fuck. I've actually no idea what that other vehicle was, but maybe can I check? Let's see. I don't think I will, but nah, no use. Alright, so anyway, that's a Xeon Cabrio. That's what's that vehicle? LG I that's Ocelot F620, that's the Infernus, that's Monroe, and that's the Stinger GT. Yeah, I'll admit, a lot of my vehicles, you probably notice a lot of the vehicles are differently coloured, but I try to keep my vehicles as differently coloured as possible, make them all interesting in their own aesthetic ways. And that's so, just helps keep things varied, I suppose. And also, yeah, I just realised I never did get to look over that other apartment. Oh well. To be honest, the view is probably not going to be too much different once I actually realised and compared the two, but I feel it would be a bit too expensive to replace the apartment, and because I don't know if you move to a different apartment that you replace all the vehicles inside it. At least not so right now, but later on I might. So anyway, yeah, this is the other view for it, and I'll be honest, this is again another decent view for my characters. So yeah, I'd actually say it's quite the good apartments that I've got going for both my characters, and that, you know, not wrong at all. Alright, and again, see, this is the thing, most people say females look ugly in this game, but for some reason I've probably got one of the best looking female characters in the game, and I'll show you here if I can just get a pretty close up. Yeah, I'll be honest, and I think, you know, I was actually trying to base my character off of Ashley Roberts, but then once I couldn't quite replicate, I just said, you know what, fuck it, I'll just stick with this. And it actually turned out to be really good, and I did not expect it to be, GTA 5, but yeah, I'll be honest with you, I didn't expect it to be so good, and I thought it was just going to be like, you know, mesh, but no, all it was just really I had to apply some makeup to make my character look, you know, like a female, and because without it, there's no real difference between a male and a female's face, but the makeup makes all the changes. Yeah. I suppose before I head off, and I'll show some of the pictures that I got for online. Oh, it's actually quite a few, so I'll try to browse through them quickly as possible. Oh, wonderful. Yeah, some of them have too. They're actually quite good, you could say. It's unfortunate that a lot of them are not working. That is unfortunate indeed. But yeah, some of them are quite good. And that one was actually taken during the airspace raid, and it's higher up than what you'd expect, but that's because I'm actually on a floating bus here. And other ones, yeah, quite good as well. I'll try to get to the good ones here. Let's see. Yeah, that one isn't too bad. That's just a couple of random pictures I took. Let's see. Yeah, that's probably one of my favourites as well. And let's see. Yeah, what I'll probably do is that I'll probably get on my computer and full screen later on that, because you can't really see much of it, and which is probably the biggest problem about this, and I can't get it full screen. And yeah, I'd say overall, and this game isn't honestly that bad. If anything, it's actually quite good. And yeah, I would say hopefully I can maybe cover more of this and play it for the months to come. And but yeah, next time I will be covering the single player aspect. Probably won't be nearly as long as online, but hopefully I'll be able to cover something of it. Anyways, I'll be signing off now. Hopefully you've enjoyed this covering of GTA Online. I'll be seeing you